every 4 minutes, the liver is designed to filter 5 liters of blood every 4 minutes. So the more you help your liver with that sort of recipe, the less stress you've got on your liver. And then when your liver's happy, you stay in a good mood.
Okay, now we're going to the next part of our show, which is the extensive wellness tip with the one and only Ronald. Good morning, Ronald.
Good morning. I thought, I know that the last 12 months, there's been a lot of people who've been forced to be on a very tight budget to feed their family.
Yeah.
And so I'm very mindful of that. And we're blessed because we've got our own garden. We grow our own vegetables mostly, like up to 80% of the year, right? And so this one is very relevant but you've got to know which are the best vegetables, the best color. And I'm talking about potatoes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And
all right. We're
potatoes,
going there.
right?
Nice.
And but when you buy potatoes, don't waste your money buying white potatoes. In other words, if you look at the outside, it's white, the inside's white.
Yeah.
Because the white potatoes is very, very high starch, very full of simple sugars, and it's not good for people who've got diabetes or what they call borderline diabetes, right?
Yeah.
So the potatoes we recommend, the best one is what we currently have. It only comes about once a year, for about 6 weeks.
Okay.
And it's a purple black potato from France.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you start going purple with vegetables and fruit, that's when it's going down in terms of nutrition. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I was getting excited. Go ahead. Yep.
Other way. Purple.
Yes.
Purple potatoes. Purple potatoes are really, really rich, and I'll give you an idea of how wonderful they are. The fat content is only 0.2 grams, right? But what's remarkable is one potato, the protein in one potato is 4.3 grams. And if you compare that to an egg, an organic egg or free-range egg, an organic egg or free-range egg gets 6 grams. So a potato, remarkably, is for 4.3 grams right, of protein.
Wow.
High level of carbohydrates. So if you're a bodybuilder, excuse me, or a gardener, 36.6 grams of carbohydrates. High level of fiber, 3.8 grams of fiber. Vitamin C, vitamin B6. That's very good for pregnancy. Potassium, which is very, very important. Manganese is brilliant for hay fever.
Ooh, it's that time.
Magnesium, good for sleeping, right? If you got hay fever, manganese is very, very important. And if you have one potato or two every day, you get about 38% of your recommended daily allowance. Right?
Okay, wow.
Phosphorus is another one. That's for the brain. Niacin, that's for the immune system. Folate. Folate is when you're having babies or you're pregnant. The folate is the salt of folic acid. Okay, so that's the nutritional content of the white potato is like I said, is very low because mostly sugar. Now, what's remarkable is this French black potato, purple black. Is that purple? It's so strongly purple it looks black. It's available for about 6 weeks there. Look in the shops, like the farm shops, and you'll find them. But get all of them while you can, because these particular potatoes are 3 to 4 times more nutritious than a white potato. Quite amazing.
Wow.
It's because of the color, right? Now, in America, they are so prolific that you get them right throughout the year, like in California, for example, right? Or places like where they grow in Oregon and Ohio, where they grow potatoes. Very important. So the two potatoes we recommend are the sweet potatoes, And of course, in a sweet potato, you can have the purple ones, you can have the orange-looking ones, and you can also have the white ones. But I don't recommend the white ones because it's a similar story to the white potato, the normal white potato, right? Now, what's also important is the antioxidant level is very high because that combination of phosphorus, magnesium, and all those. And what's happening with the actual study that's been done, the antioxidants in potatoes, especially the dark potatoes, they can suppress the growth of liver and colon cancer cells, right?
Wow.
And also very, very well researched. Colored potatoes, like purple potatoes, can have 3 to 4 times more antioxidants than white potatoes. So for a little bit extra money, go for the purple potatoes, right?
Brilliant.
Now, a couple of other things. Blood sugar control is very, very important, especially with the prevalence of diabetes doubling. Diabetes is, in the Western world, is doubling every 4 years. Huge number of people with diabetes now. And one of the ways you can control your diabetes is by eating, for example, brown rice and red rice and dark black rice and purple potatoes, right? Now, what's also important is that in the actual potato, if you cook it the way I'm going to teach you in a minute, you can improve your digestive health so that you can actually, the potato can be digested very fast in your intestinal tract. Right?
That sounds good.
Quite good.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Now, also the purple potato is naturally gluten-free. That's a big factor because a lot of people suffer from gluten today. So the purple potato doesn't have that. And also versatility. So I'm going to just briefly, because of the time we involve now, a very good recipe is for one person, 3 purple potatoes, 3 purple potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah.
Yeah, potatoes. 1 purple sweet potato.
Okay.
Okay, and you wash it on the outside, remove any specks, and then you chop it up.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry to interject. So
That's
you've
right.
got purple potato, and you've got purple sweet potato.
Correct. And you definitely get. Now, the interesting part is that the purple French potato is almost black. Okay.
Well, on the inside.
The purple. Inside and outside.
Okay.
Is black. It's so dark. It's almost black, right? Wow. That's a French one. Now, and that's a potato, like a rounded spud, as we call it, right?
Yeah.
Now, the purple potato is actually a light purple. It's a light purple.
Okay, that's the sweet potato.
Okay, so that's the difference, and it's also more tuber, more like a tube.
Okay.
So anyway, you cut them up into slices, and you steam them until they're soft. Okay,
yep.
And then what you do is you put them you get like a NutriBullet, and you put them in a blender. Okay, put them in the blender. You add 1 cup of goat's milk. Okay, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, right? And you can also put 6 cloves of garlic. Garlic puts a magnificent flavor in potato when you do it that way. 6 cloves of garlic and a thumbful of ginger, right? And then to that, you blend all that, and then you add about 1 or 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, right? You can even add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. When you blend all that, so what you've got the dark purple potato, the purple tuber potato, turmeric, garlic, ginger, extra virgin olive oil. You can also add sel de guéron, which is a salt. And then you add your olive oil, which I mentioned, extra virgin olive oil. You blend that. Now, what I recommend, because it's such a high carbohydrate package, I don't recommend you eat that sort of mixture with rice.
Okay.
Because then you're doubling up too much on the carbohydrate. But what you can do that as a base with fish or sardines or lamb, right? Yes. Or salmon, okay? And then you can always add extra virgin olive oil on your total mixture. And to make it even better for your liver, guess what you do? You add fresh, homegrown dandelions with it. Fresh, homegrown dandelions.
Dandelions.
And you get about 8 leaves. 8 leaves of homegrown dandelions. You can even put 2 of the flowers, which are that gold color, in it as well. And then that mixture is phenomenally good for your liver.
Oh,
right?
wow.
That complete mixture for your liver. And your liver is why is the liver so important? I always keep drumming that. Every 4 minutes, the liver is designed to filter 5 liters of blood every 4 minutes. So the more you help your liver with that sort of recipe, the less stress you've got on your liver. Right. And then when your liver's happy, you stay in a good mood. Oh, wow. That's the key.
Absolutely phenomenal, okay? Ronald. You're just dropping those bars again, Ronald. You're like the man with the golden gun. You know, you just literally dropping those. But I've got a question for you. Yeah. So we're talking about purple potatoes, etc. I mean, is it a lot more expensive than the regular potatoes? Or
no, it's about 30 pence. About 30 pence extra per kilo.
Okay.
Yeah, which is not much. And I mean, when you look at what you're actually getting, you're getting a superb potato, and also it's only about 6 weeks of the year.
Oh wow!
That you get the benefit of that.
6 weeks of the year.
I've never seen it. Yeah, that's all you get.
Wow.
Yeah, the market seemed to be rich in only about now, like the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
Next 4 weeks it'll be there, but I don't see much of that purple potato in the traditional supermarkets as we know it. The traditional markets always give you the white potato, which is a waste of money and a waste of time, quite frankly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they easy? Are they easy to grow? If you want to grow it yourself.
Yeah, they are. They'll grow just like a normal potato. You can actually. That's a clever move. If you get about 2 or 3 kilos of these purple potatoes, and eat 2 kilos over the 5 or 6 weeks that you can have them, and then the rest of it, you put it outside and let them shoot.
Yeah.
Right. Let them shoot. Like when you see the shoots come out, you plant them 3 inches in a real good rich compost.
Yeah.
And that will grow the potatoes for the next wave.
Okay.
And then from that point on, you can grow your own potatoes mostly in spring and summer and autumn in the London weather.
Thank you so much for that.
So instead of having potato for 6 weeks only, you can have potatoes maybe up to 8 or 9 months.
Come on,
so then
come on, guys.
Cheaper.
Let's just get clever about it. And I made a note here from while you were speaking, and it's like this. Imagine if we are eating right and on purpose, or eating right and intentionally. So that means I know it's the season of the purple potato, so I'm going to go hunting for the purple potato. That benefit it's like the animals. They know there's a certain time when the water's going to come through in the desert. They prepare for it because it's good for them. So we need to have the same behavior as we're being informed and as we're learning every single day. Ronald?
That is a very important comment because I think a lot of the young population of today has not got what you call that survival instinct. Where they can forage for food and survive. They're all relying on.
Hugo's like, sorry to cut you, Ronald. It's like Hugo's like chicken. He said, yeah, they're finished. Put them in Brazil in the jungle. They're gone. You just see the body like after like 3 days.
Yeah. But it's a very powerful feeling to know when you've got survival instinct built inside you.
And everybody has it, right? We just need to nurture it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, exactly. And it needs people to coach you into it. Make you aware of it. But otherwise, people rely too much on the shops.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, Ronald and Petrina, you guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And we look forward to having you next week. Like we said again, if you want to hear more from Ronald and Petrina, they're going to be on Facebook today. Petrina, if you could just please put the details in our live chat. We'll also include it on our post on the Facebook post as we give a synopsis of today's discussion from the one and only JST Jade. Okay, and we want to thank you all for joining us. Thank Ronald and Petrina for everything that they've passed on to us today. Thank you, Captain Hugo, for being an awesome man of sound, slaying those gremlins and throwing them out on the window to be run over on the street, and hopefully they won't come back again. And I want to thank you, all dear listeners, for being with us today. And until next time, look, make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Robust Life TV. Check out Instagram, The Elite 01. All right, and basically you have all these connections to lead to Ronald and Petrina. Tomorrow we're going to have Wellbeing, who's going to be speaking about postnatal psychosis. This situation, this condition happens. I heard it's happening quite common, but there's not much being said about it, where women actually see their child as an enemy. All right, so literally, so Lobe is an advocate for this, for creating awareness about this. She's teaching us some signs, making everyone aware. So make sure everybody tunes in and logs on to this discussion tomorrow, because it's going to be very useful and educational for you or someone that you know. All right, guys, that's the breakfast show for today. I'm done. Have a powerful, robust Wednesday, and until tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Ciao for now.
Connect online Monday to Friday with special guests for inspiration, motivation to start your morning right. Music, banter, fun and laughter. Connect when you start your mornings with The Breakfast Show. Only on libertyradio.co.uk. That's right, The Breakfast Show is back. libertyradio.co.uk from 6:30 a.m.